Hello everybody, welcome back to Maydows. I've just realised that there are a couple of things I've not put on yet. I've also fixed the 386, 486, sorry. At the moment it's not reading the CD-ROM drive, but that's fine, I'll sort that out in a moment. Give me a sec whilst I put the correct one on. And then obviously I need to put on the client. You also notice I've still called this episode episode 3 because we didn't actually have an episode 3 last time. So I've decided just to kind of carry it on. When I put the VOD together, not the VOD, the video for YouTube, what I will do is I will put them both together. I'll try to remember to put a message in basically saying, hey, these are 2 days worth basically. Ta-da! Right, okay, so that's fine. Yeah, let me just turn this off and get the I think the cable needs to push in a bit properly on the back. The only issue is because I've been playing with the PC. That's probably why it's gone a bit. Okay, try that again. What I did with the memory modules was I used a bit of IPA and cleaned the contacts. They're a bit mucky, not massively, but just enough to well, it was a bit mucky anyway. So I decided to clean them and then stick them back in. Touch wood, that's going to fix things. There we go. CD-ROM's in. Right. I really need to get the motherboard sorted so it's properly fixed to the computer. I just need to get to look into I just need to look into 3D printing, but it's probably not going to be for a few months anyway. I need to switch this out and this in. Right. Question 1. Do we have Dark Seed and the CD in? I bet it's not. I bet it's Atmosphere. Yes. First of all, let's switch back to the Dark Seed CD. If you remember last time, we were looking at trying to get into the maze. Is basically what we were doing. I also need to make sure I'm in the correct. Yeah, 256. Right. Okay, so we've got the key. And I'm fairly certain that is the key for it there, but for some reason it didn't seem to want to work. We need to get over here.
There's a mirror between me and this room.
Let's see if that's correct volume. Yeah, that's fine.
I need to find a path leading to this room.
Also, I need to check. Yeah. Weirdly, it doesn't seem to save this.
There's a mirror between me and this room. There's a mirror between me. There's a mirror between me and this room. There's a mirror between me and the...
Doesn't seem to want to.
I need to find a path leading to this room. There's a mirror between me. There's a path here. There's a mirror between me and this room.
I can go down here. This goes there. Needs to go this way. Oh, wait a minute.
There's a mirror between...
No, I can't get there. Right, with a quick look, I'm gonna have to look at this because I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing. Right, so, Dark Seed to, Maze Map. Don't care about the beam of maze, I want just... Between cells 2, 3 and 4 is a mirror on a hinge that opens to the door. This door, you need to use... Okay, whatever. Well, this is the hinge here. But it doesn't seem to want to let me, one sec. There we go. Sorry about that. It says one-way movement. If I look at no interaction, one-way movement, possible paths. Right, let me just start this again. So we're going. So it says this way, but so from here to here to there to go down one. There's a possible path here,
I need to find a path leading to this room.
but it doesn't. And there's a hinge, door with a hinge here that doesn't seem to open. Unless I've got to talk to someone about the key, which would kind of make sense. It's down here.
I need to find a path leading. There's a mirror between me and this room. There's a mirror between me and the...
Yeah, so...
brass key looks like something out of a fairy tale. Too bad real life doesn't always have a happy ending.
Oh.
The key opened the mirror.
Okay. So I had to put it across here to actually get it to do something. That was kind of weird. Right, so now I'm over here. I should be able to work this out now. So I'm going to say...
I need to find a path lead. There's a mirror between me and this room.
There we go. All I had to do was put the key in the correct place. What a surprise.
I saw a mirror similar to this a year ago.
Is it a crash? Hopefully no. Sounds like a crash to me. Can't even control delete it. Let me just double check how much I need for this. Oh, the CD drive went a bit funny. What a surprise. That's why it didn't go forward. Let me just have a look at specs. Minimum needed 8 meg of RAM. And I've got at least double. Right, okay, come on. Well, at least we got through the maze. Yeah, at least we got through the maze, so that's something. In 20 minutes. Rather than me going, I might have to put this down. If this crashes again, I might put some more memory. Push it to 32. In fact, I might just see whether if I can open up that door on the left hand side with the top of it. Oops. Wave mix activate error. Having a good day today. I'll try not to touch anything. I think that's what caused the issue last time. Right, let's see if we can open that door at the top there. Probably can't.
There's a mirror between me and this. I need to find a path. There's a mirror between. There's a mirror between. I need to find a. need to find a path leading to...
Oh, wait.
A mirror.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna get through that. Okay, that's fine. So we go here. Oh,
There's a mirror between...
shit. Where do I go now? Yeah.
I need to find a path leading to... The key opened the mirror. There's a mirror between... I need to find a path leading to this room.
Let's do this again. The mirror.
I saw a mirror similar to this a year ago.
There we go.
Michael, at last you have come to save us.
Who the hell are you?
I am the keeper of the light. At least, that is who I used to be. The ancients have seized the light from me. You must retrieve it and use it to destroy the power generator before it is too late.
What we got as options? Okay, let's start at the top.
Then it is true. The ancients have returned.
I wish it were not so. All of the dark world belongs to them now, and they plan to conquer the normal world too. You are our last hope of stopping them.
Just what is the light?
The light is the truth, one of 3 points of the triangle, as are the scrolls and the sword. But the ancients now possess it, and perhaps the other 2 points as well.
What are the scrolls?
The scrolls contain the wisdom of the Dark World. They have been missing since the Keeper of the Scrolls was captured and imprisoned.
Wait a minute. Oh, I can't. So, the music's a bit too loud again. I'll have to sort it out after this conversation.
What is the sword?
The Sword of Justice is the third point of the triangle. It has the power to sever that which never should have been joined.
What is this generator you're talking about?
It is the machine that is incubating the behemoth, the beast they intend to unleash on your world. The generator is powered by human brain cells.
What happened to you?
The Dreketh guard disemboweled me, then threw me into the maze to die. You must hurry, or billions will die on both sides of the portal.
Is there anything I can do for you?
No. I am dying. Now quickly. You must rescue the light and gather the points. Destroy the generator. You are our only hope.
Hello there, Retro Gaming Denmark. Yep, Dark Seed. Give her your coaches on making it. Oh, no, she's not dropped anything.
How horrible! This must be what happens to Dark Worlders when they die.
Right, so let's get out of here. A letter word, then it won't change. Right, so this is the maze.
Another maze! If I really am in the Dark World, then this should be nearly identical to the Hall of Mirrors.
Yeah, so it should be. Okay.
There's a mirror between me and this room. I need to find a path. There's a mirror between me and... I need to find a...
There's the hinge. I'm going to go out this way, not the left hand side. Should be this way. Let's go down 1.6. Yeah, okay, got it.
It's true. I have returned to the dark world. The sun never shines here. I can't tell if it is day or night.
Save. Right, so that's saved now. Thought it's open, but maybe I've got to go somewhere first.
I don't like the look of those two guards. This must be some kind of prison.
I got a feeling I'm gonna die here.
I thought the Siamese twins were an odd pair, but these two are downright bizarre. Who are you?
We will not tell you which of us is Ik and which is Uck. Because one of us is Ik and the other is Uck. Or it could be the other way around. We're not telling.
I hate this puzzle. I never understood this puzzle at all.
What is through that passageway?
It could be the prison compound. Then again, it could not.
Who is being held prisoner?
It could be the keeper of the scrolls. Then again, the prison could be empty.
Let me inside the prison!
Only authorized Dark World personnel are allowed to enter. Leave the premises immediately!
This is probably not gonna work, so
All right. I'm leaving.
I'm gonna leave for now, because I've only just arrived in here.
Then
so
go, before we blast you to pieces.
I won't have anything to,
Ugly organic.
clarify that with. Sure this open though. There we go.
Oh my god! That's Rita's head! It's happening all over again. The ancients have returned! That's the ancient spaceship. It's drawing its psychic energy from this power generator. that's the ancient...
That might be anything, no thought so.
This hole is darker than the bleakest night. There's nothing inside. What is this thing? I can't tell if it is an electric motor or a shooting gallery.
I think for next week I'm gonna try to stick 32 meg in, see whether it changes the stops the whole stopping it starting. But then again, I'm running this on a 486, so
There's an empty socket here. It looks like a jack for some vital component. There's an empty socket here. This looks like a power grid map. It kind of resembles the business district in my hometown. This device is definitely biomechanical, part living organism and part machine. This machine has an empty socket like the other one. Can you speak?
To be sorry. To be producing power infected with random magnetic fluxes. To be not able to stabilize magnetic emanations from power disk.
that type of talking sounds like the gargoyles from Ultimate series.
Speak to me.
To be sorry. To be producing power infected with random magnetic fluxes. To be not able to stabilize magnetic emanations from power disks.
Okay.
This power grid seems to correspond to the seedier sections of my own hometown. What a hideous mechanism. This perverted joining of man and machine has got to be stopped. Here's another empty slot. This lit section resembles our civic center.
Civic Center with the morgue, the sheriff, and the court, I believe that is.
There's nothing here that looks like a control mechanism. cable runs from the power generator to the inside of that structure. This place reminds me of the hatchery from my first visit to the Dark World. Only this incubator is much bigger.
This, I believe, is the bear moth.
What a monstrous fetus! And it's looking right at me. I can't open it. It's hermetically sealed.
So essentially we need to stop the power coming in, I believe. Not much you can do around here. Let me go back over here again.
There's nothing inside.
Oh. There is.
This must be the gate to the power center. These must be the controls for the gate.
Data card not presented. Access denied.
It looks like a tremendous amount of energy is flowing through these bars.
Yeah, I probably won't want to touch that.
This cul-de-sac ends at a cross. Why are there symbols of death all around this complex? The cross is supposed to give comfort, but I feel only despair.
Touch it.
This hellhole looks like a twisted perversion of my hometown.
Okay, so... Let's start... Oh, so that's where we are at the moment. Probably equivalent to home, which is kind of weird. And a bit carnival type thing. Let's go bottom left, middle, those two.
This door must weigh a ton. Is the thick metal for keeping people out? Or keeping something in? There's some kind of electronic lock on this door. I can't open it.
Okay.
There's some kind of electronic lock. There's some kind of electron... This building looks like some kind of processing plant. What's that rancid stench? It smells like rotten meat. This creature behind the bar seems friendly enough. He doesn't look like he's gonna eat me anyway. Those tubes look like they're filled with a sickening blend of blood and pus. This looks like a woman's head suspended from the ceiling. There's a button on the side. Just looking at this maggoty carcass makes me sick. No wonder nobody's eating here.
Now let's talk to the barman.
What is this place?
Why, it's the food hall, of course. Everyone knows that. But we don't have much food now. The deliveries have stopped.
What is there to eat around here?
I still have some rations of liquefied entrails in my food dispensers. Very filling.
Yeah, entrails, not the most appetizing thing.
It sure is empty around here.
The regulars don't come around much anymore. Things have changed since the takeover. I get a few of the privileged workers every now and then, but that's about it.
Did someone take over the Dark World?
Yes, the invaders from space. Everyone calls them the Ancients. They've taken over our world. They run everything from their spaceship, but we never see them. They use their minions to maintain control.
Who are the Ancients?
Horrible beings with great mental powers. They've been systematically eliminating us. But I stopped living in fear a long time ago. I resigned myself to death.
When did the Ancients first arrive?
More than a year ago. The first few months were very bloody. Half of our population was wiped out, and our government fell. The Ancients now control our judges and the Dreketh Guard.
Do the Ancients have total control over the Dark World?
Yes. Now we're a police state. And I'd steer clear of the Hall of Justice if I were you. The Dark Justices are not very friendly towards strangers, especially those who are organic instead of biomechanical.
Who are the minions?
The troopers who enforce the Ancients' decrees, and the justices who administer them. We have no one to defend us any longer. The keepers are all dead, or imprisoned.
What decrees did the Ancients impose?
Those not chosen to be killed must obey the Ancients' will. We no longer lead our own lives.
Just what are the Keepers?
The keepers were our government. Truth, light, and justice. It's all gone now.
By the Ancients.
What are privileged workers?
You know, those who have chosen to work for the Ancients, they get special treatment.
What are these creatures I see peering out of the walls every now and then?
Them? They're electro-vermin, chewing on the power cables, most likely. They're just about my only customers these days.
Anything unusual going on around here lately?
Unusual? Past a race of alien beings? Not much.
What a question there, Mike. What a question.
Is there anyone to lead a revolt?
Everyone works for the Ancients now. I'm forced to turn over all my proceeds to them. We have to. We are killed if we don't. Of course, there was one old fool who tried to lead a revolt, but the Ancients locked him up next door.
Thanks for your time. I'll see you around.
Perhaps. If I'm not scheduled to be fed to a life force leech first.
Let's see if I can pick this maggot thing up.
Do you mind if I take this delicacy with me?
Take it, human. No one else is left to eat it but the vermin.
Okay.
To be sorry. To be not able to sing at this time. To be damaged by vermin.
That was the jukebox, and I take it. What's next door?
My nose is burning from ozone and other assorted fumes. It's making me feel lightheaded.
I think this was like a smoking ring.
This sick creature has intravenous bottles plugged directly into his body. This creature inside this canister is getting stimulated by the energy beams. I don't think I've ever seen anyone this deliriously happy. Jeez, and I thought Melissa was a chain smoker.
Oh, so this must represent the pool hole, kind of.
Keep away, you insect. I'm ventilating.
Wasn't expecting that. Should have known that was going to die in a dark world.
What happened? Where am I? A woman. She'd be beautiful if her flesh wasn't decayed. Where am I?
You are in the underworld, Michael. The river of the dead.
You know my name?
Yes, Michael. I've been expecting you.
The souls.
What is the underworld?
It is that place where the beings of the dark world come when their biomatter has expired. As the keeper of the souls, all those who die in the dark world fall under my care.
What happened to me?
You met with an unfortunate accident, Michael. You were killed.
Are you saying that I'm dead?
Not exactly. You are not of this world and hence not easily destroyed here. You will leave this place. It is your destiny.
Does that mean I'm immortal?
Hardly, Michael. You are still subject to the cold hand of death, but you are not easily killed. I foresee that you will again visit me in this place. One day you will stay permanently if you continue to be so careless.
What is my destiny?
You are destined to stand against the evil forces controlling the Dark World. You are charged with defeating the Ancients and saving your own world in the process. Some of the people of the Dark World will aid you.
Who will aid me?
You will meet them in the course of your journey. They will extend the hand of friendship to you, but they will pay with their lives, and their souls will be remanded to me. Attend!
Okay. Right, give me a moment, I'll back us. Hang on a minute. Okay, something from the top came in, whacked Michael, and slammed into his column to fall over. We'll ask what that is in a minute, so apologies for missing that. Give me a second. Give me a few moments anyway. Right, sorry about that. Okay,
What in God's name was that?
The life fluids of the Keeper of the Light now flow in the River of the Dead. Her biomatter expired not long after she met you in the portal.
that's not her fault, so you can't really call her a bloody thirsty monster.
How do I get out of this hellhole?
Climb the staircase. It leads back to the Dark World, near to where the Ancients have erected their power generator. Go and fulfill your destiny.
No, this is the area where Rita's supposed to have died.
This skeleton looks millions of years old. I wonder if it is some ancestor of the ancients. It doesn't seem I can re-enter the underworld from here.
Aha, so let's go back this way. Oops. We were here. Alright, let's try not to press the touch the guy on electric again.
Don't bother me, human. Can't you see I'm floating?
Okay, so he's on some sort of drugs.
These must be the controls for the power door. There's some kind of electronic lock on this door. I can't open it. There's some kind of electronic lock on this door. I can't open it.
So this is a bit worthless.
Some kind of contraption made out of hypodermic needles. I'm afraid of needles. This building reminds me of some project I messed up in shop class.
Right, so this is probably the area where I vaguely remember the Let's Purpose. Something about this being the area where somebody's been locked up.
These must be the controls for the power door. There's some kind of electronic lock on this door. I can't open it.
Again.
This is either a Dark World armory, or I've wandered into a gun shop in Los Angeles. This Dark Worlder looks like some kind of craftsman. These look like weapons, but they're so bizarre that I'm not too sure. Some of them almost look alive. Who are you?
I'm a simple craftsman, skilled in the arts of binding metal with flesh. I build biomechanical appendages.
What are biomechanical appendages?
Organic and mechanical weapons that connect with and into your body. They are controlled by your nervous system, just like a normal muscle.
Hey, can I get one of these biomechanical appendages from you?
For a price, I trade and sell my work. Right now, I could use a triggering device.
Why can't you just build a triggering device?
Supplies of metal have been difficult to obtain since the ancients took over. Everything is being reserved for the power center. But if you can find me a metal triggering device, I'll build you a weapon.
What is this place?
A weaponry and supply shop. I create powerful weapons used by the lackeys that serve our masters.
What are you working on now?
I am building a grenade-launching crossbow, a special order from the Dreketh Guard. Unfortunately, I don't have a trigger mechanism for it. Weapons are in such high demand these days, parts are hard to come by.
Who are your masters?
The ancients. They force us to work for them or die, those monsters. But at least I am able to practice my craft.
Are all the inhabitants of the Dark World enslaved?
us still alive. Those few of us the ancients deemed valuable were spared and forced to work for them. Rather than kill us outright, they drain our life force slowly. Offerings, they call it.
How can the ancients be defeated?
I don't see how. There was one brave soul, Goth was his name, who tried to organize a rebellion. But the ancients ordered me to build a power lock to confine him behind the recreation center.
That's why I call the smoking room.
Who are the lackeys?
We all are. Craftsmen like me, the Dreketh Guard, the justices, privileged workers. We are all under the ancients' rule, and we will remain so until we die.
Well, this is all very interesting, but I must be leaving. I'm sure I'll be back.
Do you think you have a choice?
Probably not. See if I can expand on a few things.
What's new?
More orders, more death.
Okay, maybe not.
Well, this is all very interesting, but I must be leaving.
Do you think you have a choice?
What a magnificent structure. It looks like a temple, but I can't imagine that Dark Worlders would find anything worthy of worship.
Yeah, what was this place? Sure, it'll be okay. I remember what it was.
This place gives me the creeps. Even in the normal world, I feel uneasy about attending church, especially since my father died. I don't recognize this figure. That's the Keeper of the Light. I wish I had a chance to speak with her longer before she died. That's the Keeper of the Scrolls. She is such a beautiful creature. This book must be quite old. The binding is badly cracked and split. I can barely make out the title. Necronomicon. This Dark Worlder has a regal air about her despite being held captive in a power beam. Hello, I'm Mike Dawson. What is your name?
I am the High Priestess of the Temple of the Triangle. Welcome, and learn what I have to teach.
Oh, the triangle that we've been told about.
What is this place?
This temple was constructed eons ago as a place of worship for Dark World beings. Originally, it was set up to honor the points of the triangle, but of course all that is now gone.
Tell me about the points of the triangle.
The points of the triangle were the basis of our religion. The 3 points are truth, represented by the light, knowledge, represented by the scrolls, and justice, represented by the sword.
Tell me about the light.
The light illuminates our lives. It shines with universal truth. It will obliterate the darkness of all that is false or evil.
Tell me about the scrolls.
The scrolls contain the vast knowledge of our people. They are the foundation of our civilization. They represent order and stability.
Tell me about the sword.
The sword is a powerful weapon against injustice and fear. It is useless against the mundane, but against evil, it is invincible.
Why do you say that everything is now gone?
The ancients have taken over our world. They have outlawed our religion and imprisoned spiritual leaders such as me.
You're a spiritual leader?
I was the High Priestess. I conveyed the wisdom of the Keepers to all Dark Worlders who worshipped the Triangle. But now I am forbidden by the ancients to instruct our people.
Why are you helping me if you are forbidden to do so?
Just because something is forbidden does not mean it no longer occurs. It is my destiny to teach. It is your destiny to learn and act upon that knowledge. Restrictions only enhance the desire to fulfill that destiny.
You don't look like you're in prison.
I am imprisoned here in a confinement beam. The ancients thought it too dangerous to keep all the religious leaders imprisoned in the same area. Some are held in the prison, some under house arrest.
Some of you are held under house arrest? I expected worse from the ancients.
It is more insidious than it sounds. The ancients had their minions install power locks all over the area. The machines in the power center direct energy to various sections of the city to split us up and discourage rebellion.
What can you tell me about the Dark World?
The Dark World has existed alongside your normal world ever since time began. It has evolved along with your Earth, a counterpart, a negative image of your own world.
Why do you say that this place is a negative image of my world?
We are what you would consider to be the dark side of yourselves. What seems to be madness to you, we consider sane. What you perceive as pain, we feel as pleasure.
Now I understand why there are so many evil creatures here.
You have malevolent creatures in your own world, too. Do not confuse madness with evil. Most of us want to live in peaceful coexistence with the normal world.
How much is the Dark World a counterpart to my own?
People and places in your world have parallels here in the Dark World. There are differences, however. Sometimes the Dark World counterparts are missing, killed by the ancients or otherwise lost.
Can actions in the Dark World affect the normal world?
Sometimes, but the rules governing these correlations are not understood. But yes, many times an action in the Dark World causes a reaction in its normal world counterpart. Electromagnetic correlations seem to be the strongest.
What can you tell me about the portals linking our two worlds?
The portals have always been in existence. There are portals all over Earth. It was inevitable that a few humans would find some of them. We've had normal world visitors for centuries.
Have any Dark Worlders crossed a portal into the normal world?
No, but it is more a matter of biology than physics. We would die immediately after crossing the barrier into your world. Our bodies require the chaos of our world. You humans are more adaptable.
Do you know where all the portals are located?
Yeah, no.
No one knows where all the portals are. There is one located in the power center inside a maze. I've heard that another exists elsewhere nearby, but the ancients keep its location secret.
Tell me more about the ancients.
The ancients are alien beings from another planet in our universe. They had depleted their home of its natural resources, the life force which sustained them, forcing them to plunder other worlds.
Where are the ancients now?
The ancients control things telepathically, using their psychically evolved brains. They slumber in their spaceship hovering over the power center. Few have ever seen them.
What do the ancients want?
They want to drain the life force from sentient creatures to sustain them in their eternal slumber. We have tried to stop them, but their minds are too powerful.
How did you try to stop them?
A short time ago, we staged an uprising. The Keeper of the Sword led the rebellion, but they failed.
Keeper of the Sword is probably the one that's being put into prison next door.
What happened to the rebellion?
It was crushed by the ancients. You see, Michael, you are our only remaining hope for defeating the ancients.
You know who I am?
You did introduce yourself.
Of course, Michael. The story of your first battle against the ancients is chronicled in our sacred book, the Necronomicon. It also foretells that you will defeat the ancients once again. So you see, you cannot escape your destiny.
What armor?
What became of the keepers?
The three keepers went into hiding, but recently have been found. The Keeper of the Sword was killed, and the Keeper of the Scrolls imprisoned. I heard the Keeper of the Light has also been slain.
The Scrolls has been imprisoned. I think that the sword would have. I thought that sword would have.
Do you know where the Keeper of the Scrolls is in prison?
She is being held captive in the prison compound at the Ancient's Power Center. If you are planning to visit her, be warned that the biomechanoids guarding the prison will not be reluctant to kill.
I have many more questions to ask you.
I am afraid I have nothing more to tell you. You should go before the Dreketh Guard return. They check on me regularly.
Thank you for everything you have taught me.
The best way to thank me is to fulfill your destiny. Farewell.
I wish I knew how to invoke the power of these idols.
Think of the Necronomicon.
Why, there's a picture of my old house in Woodland Hills. And here's a picture of me. This chapter is about how I stopped the Ancients' first plan to conquer the normal world. Why, there's a picture of my old house.
Okay, fine. Let's get it saved. That temple's a representation of the church that's in the normal world.
There's a guard in front of that building. This looks like some kind of crime scene. This biomechanoid looks like Ick and Uck's long-lost brother. Are you one of the Dreketh Guard?
Hardly. I'm simply a biomechanoid, pulled off the assembly line for sentry duty.
Why are you guarding this building?
It is the house of the High Priestess. It has been deemed off limits to all personnel.
High Princess we've just been speaking to.
Can you help me? I think I'm lost.
Walk elsewhere, organic form. You do not belong here.
Well, that was short and sweet.
Why is the house of the High Priestess off limits?
I presume that the ancients believe that it still contains secrets hidden away. Secrets that might undermine their authority.
I'm sorry to have bothered you. I'll leave immediately.
Right, okay. So, we know that there's a whole mirror thing on the whole between the two worlds. We know that two of the keepers are dead, one's locked up. There's something about Goth, who is it's the one who held an uprising. He's imprisoned. What was true here again? Oh, I think this was the armory. We have nothing to give him in terms of a trigger. I've got one more place to go. That's here.
There's something oppressive and frightening about this building, but the architecture is spectacular. It must be a governmental center.
So this must be the Civic Center. So that would be cool. That would be the Sheriff's Office. This would be the morgue. So let's have a look at the morgue.
This place looks strangely familiar. I've got it! It reminds me of the police station from my first visit to the Dark World. I better watch my step in here.
And that looks like...
The glow from this lantern gives me a clarity I haven't felt since I don't know when. Could this be the light of truth?
Yeah, probably. Hello there, Jambi. I think there's too much copyright abuse going on here. We paid for this. This is a Dark Seed. I think it was made. It's Dark Seed 2. Sorry. So it's very much inspired by H.R. Geiger. I think he helped to make it. Listen. Credits based on the artwork by H.R. Geiger. Yeah, I'm assuming they probably would have asked him for probably been a collaborator on this, to be fair. Made this losing money, like never stolen, never bought. This game came out in. This game came out in the 90s. If anybody's buying it, they're doing it second hand.
I still have the scars from my first encounter with the troopers of the Dreketh Guard. They're cold as steel and cruelly logical.
You're from the Donkey Kong forum. Never heard of it.
What's that odor? It smells like dirt, but it's very faint. It reminds me of when I helped to lower my father's casket into his grave.
Oh, so this is the opposite side. So what they've done is flipped over the rooms. So instead of the morgue being on the left, it's actually on the right. Okay. I've never seen a game this good of Windows 3.1. Not much animation. Yeah, it's a bit kind of. I'll give you the specs for this machine so you can have a look. The only difference is there's only 16 meg in at the moment because I had to take out two 16s. For some reason the memory was being a bit funny. In fact, on Sunday it just went a bit funny again, so I've had to clean the memory sticks, put another 16 back in, and I'm going to put another 16 in later because I think that'll pick up the speed of this a bit better. But yeah, this is running on 256 640 by 480.
These Dark Worlders seem to enjoy their tortures. Who am I to disturb these people in their blissful misery?
I don't think we can get through the doors then.
These must be the controls for the power door. There's some kind of electronic lock on this door.
Surprise.
I can't open it.
Yep, that's what's running at the moment. This is the 486 machine. Video card, it's the S3 86C805, which is on board. Right, I think I'm telling them cool. I can do. I'm gonna finish early tonight because I am feeling a little tired. But I will do another 10. No, I'll go for another. Maybe like 10, 18 minutes, and then I'll call it for tonight.
Excuse me, sir.
Do you know what we did to the last organic who asked to be excused? We gutted him and threw him into the maze. Just like we did to that keeper worm. Now go!
Right, there's no point in me trying to get the light here because he'll try and kill me. Stay in for another, yeah, review was cool on that one. Stay in for a bit if you can. 10 minutes will be fine. Oh, you go in, okay, no problem. Yeah, I really want to come here because I know that this lot will not be happy.
You, Minen, have been charged with conspiring in a rebellion against the Ancients. How do you plead?
I am innocent, dispassionate one.
In the interest of expediting matters, we shall enter a plea of guilty and issue a summary judgment. Because of your years of faithful service as a privileged worker, I shall be merciful. Instead of suffering public humiliation like the leader of your rebellion, you are hereby sentenced to death.
Huh. Oh, that's supposed to be quick.
Oh, thank you, dispassionate one. You are kind and just.
What's it? I better know worth this one on TG. Good luck. Not sure what you meant by that.
God. They've crucified the Keeper of the Sword. I'll bet this cabinet is used to contain evidence. Not that the truth matters here much more than it does in the normal world. This Justice looks like a clown to me.
Oh, with. So let's go with this one.
How could you execute that poor creature just now? What kind of justice is that?
I can't believe my ears. Questioning a justice's decision? That is tantamount to questioning the Ancients themselves. You are a loyal minion of the Ancients, aren't you?
Loyal to the Ancients, I just lost my head at the moment. Probably not best to do the second one. Let's do the first one.
I'm loyal to the Ancients. I just lost my head for a moment.
Oh, lost your head, did you? Well, let's just see how well your head is working. Tell me, what is the Ancients' credo?
Life provides death, provided by life. Death to those who oppose us. Let's go with the second one.
Death is provided by life.
That is not correct. You are an imposter. You are hereby sentenced to death.
Already been sentenced to death anyway.
Oh my God. The stench in this room is horrible. Like a mountain of rotting meat. This must be the body of the privileged worker that I saw sentenced to death. That's a life force leech. I recognize it from my first trip into the Dark World. This corpse has been sapped of all its fluids. Good Lord! I'm standing on thousands upon thousands of crushed bones. I got the data card back. Damn, I've got to get out of here. This metal card is encoded with data. I can't read it, but it looks important.
Yeah, so he's a privileged worker.
I'm afraid to touch it.
get out of here? Oh, unless I get myself killed. Technically, I can't die in a way. Yeah.
What happened to me? Hey, I'm back in the underworld.
Death number 2.
Oh no, not you again!
Hello again, Michael. You have destroyed your biomatter once more, I see.
Whose blood are you going to spill this time?
You have been too careless, Michael. There is no one else to sacrifice in your place. Now, alas, it is your turn to plunge into the river of blood.
Oh, okay. Right.
Perhaps we Keepers were wrong to put our faith in Mike Dawson. Too many times he has erred, giving the Ancients time to hatch the behemoth. Once it came into contact with the normal world, the behemoth grew and grew until it enveloped the planet the humans call Earth. It sucked the very life force from the planet and renewed the energies of its masters, the Ancients, for another eon. All is lost. All is lost.
Right, well, I think we'll leave it at that point. So something I need to remember when we come back. For me to die, someone needs to replace... Sorry, for me to sort of die and get brought back, I need to have someone else's death sort of before me, if you get what I mean, because that's what the Keeper said. I need to rethink that one, but I definitely need that data card. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it though, so I have to think about that one. But anyway, it was nice to get back on the real hardware side of things. I am noticing obviously that the system is struggling a little bit, so I'm going to try and stick another 16 meg in and push this to 32. So I'll redo that for later and have that ready for Friday, because Friday is going to be when I start looking at Linux for Windows, and what else we're going to play. Something else we're going to play. I'll figure something out. I'll have a look. Maybe I can play something like oh yeah, I said I was going to look at this as well. Sim Tower. So we could do that. We could do a bit of Lemmings and a bit of Sim Tower for Friday. So that'd be something. So yes, back then. Have a look on the splash screen. It's Black on Friday for those two games. Then we come back on Sunday for another episode of Dark Seed. Let me just have a look at my calendar. Yep, I'm fine for this week. So I think next Friday may or may not happen, because I know I'm away on a funeral and I may not be in the mood to be doing any streaming that day. If that comes to that, what I might do is I might stream on a Saturday. Yep, I think that's what I might do instead. So I will update the schedule to reflect that, and I'll let you know next week as well. So probably wind up like not streaming on Friday anyway, just to kind of, yeah, I might do that anyway. Okay, so thanks everybody for popping in. At some point I will get this side done, so it's a bit more. What I might do is I might kind of change some of this, because on this side I kind of like the, you know, the icon at top left here. And what I might do is I might change some of these elements, so make this a bit thinner, put the icon at the bottom left here, and move this over, so at least then I've got something the same as that, and then we've got a bigger screen. The thing is, this is going to get shifted over to here. You won't get the cover thing. Yeah, that's gonna have to. Something's gonna have to sacrifice. Yeah, I'll work something out on that side so we can get a bigger screen. Right, let's see who is available for raiding. Is Hash glowing? Oh, I was thinking about going to Hash Valentine.
Leg bones.
Oh! Gabago, over here.
Thanks, Hash.
An emerald key.
Gabago!
Hey, a silver potion.
Yeah, let's see if we can get over to Hash. I've not done a Hash raid in a while. He's doing hardware stuff. I know he's fixing up some 386 at one point. I'm not sure if it's the same thing. So we'll pop over anyway. Hash Valentine. So that raid. Okay, so yeah, thanks for popping in. See you on Friday for Lemmings and Sin Tower. And yeah, until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.